Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abby. If you're new here, click that subscribe button, become an Abby Trella, join the Little Fiend family. And today I'm going to be telling you a story time that happened to me. This is still currently happening, unfortunately, and that is I survived an earthquake, not fake at all. Unfortunately, this is still happening, and I just want people to know what's going on in the world. I am safe, I'm fine, everything's good with me. However, basically what happened is, I don't know if people know, I am Puerto Rican, which some people knew, some people don't. That's why you guys are my habichuelas, because in Spanish for us, habichuela means little bean. So, by the way, I'm doing my makeup as we speak. So, what happened was, I think it started the 6th. Really, it started the 6th. Don't quote me because I could be wrong. And what's really sad is that no one really knows that it happened a day before the big one happened, and then like it went viral. Not like, I don't want to say it went viral, but like it went like on television, where everyone was like, oh my god, there's an earthquake in Puerto Rico. Like it was a 6.6 earthquake. Like that's crazy, but no one really knew that there was an earthquake prior to that. So what happened was, on the, I think it was like January 6th, so again, don't quote me on this, there was an earthquake, and I think it was like a 5-point earthquake. There were like 2 mini earthquakes the day before, and it was just really sad. I actually didn't feel it. My boyfriend did. He said that whole town's basically shook and stuff. I didn't feel it, but the next day, the January 7th at 4:20 a.m. online it says 4:24, which is fine. Like I felt it at 4:20. I think that's when it was happening, and then I think it ended at 4:24. So basically, what happened was, at 4:20 a.m. January 7th, my whole house where I'm from is an hour away, which it happened in Guanica, and where I'm from is Rincon. So what happened was, I'm an hour away, so we're gonna feel that side effects. We're gonna feel that pressure. Let me tell you, that was like very crazy, very scary. For the people that are still in Puerto Rico, I pray for you guys every day. I make sure that I'm always up to date with the news. I'm no longer in Puerto Rico, but basically what happened was, at 4:20, a 6-point earthquake happened, and people want to know what it was like. And basically, this sounds really weird. If you ever been to like a train station, and you go to like, you're waiting for the train, and you feel like from the train, and you're not like whoa, but like you feel like the ground shaking from the train coming. Well, like think about that, but like I don't want to say like 10 times, like I don't want to be like over like exaggerating, but just like imagine that being so much, like whoa, like it was shaking to the point where like I was scared, like I was freaking out, guys. Like I'm not being like, oh my god, I was scared. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, I was really scared. So basically what happened was, the house shook at 4 o'clock, and I was really scared. I actually did cry, and oh my god, the house. So one person ended up sadly passing away during this earthquake. Thank God, no one has passed uh, yet. Like no one, and I really hope no one does, because that would be really awful if someone did. But unfortunately, one person did die, and that was because they were just fixing their house, and I guess what happened was the house wasn't fully stable, and then unfortunately collapsed on him. And it's really sad, because people that experienced Maria, that finally finished their house, are now destroyed from this earthquake. And it's really sad, because just imagine, like after the holidays, you fix your house from Maria, you're finally enjoying your house, and then like a couple days later your house falls apart, and now you have to restart where you were. And it's really sad, because during the earthquake, not only did like the house shake or whatever, like the house shook, and my bed was like shaking, but I also heard so many animals, like dogs, chickens, cows, like literally crying, and it was just so sad. Like, I don't even know if I can do my makeup because I cannot talk and do stuff by the way. So if I don't, whatever. But it was just so sad because you could hear every animal cry, and I think that was really sad because like they have no idea what's going on. And I know some people are gonna be like, who cares about animals? But it's like you have to remember, like, those animals they can die too, and that's really sad. And like I have pictures where, again, like where I'm from, I drove to Ponce, and I wanted to go. If you guys are familiar with like Puerto Rico and if you've ever been there, Ponce has like a lot of like historical stuff. And so I wanted to show my boyfriend like some stuff. Like I wanted to show him like the, if you ever been to like the firehouse and like the fountain there, and they have like museums, and I wanted to show him the firehouse. I've never seen Ponce. If you've ever been to Ponce, it's very lively. There's lots of music. It's very like a happening place. It's so fun. I've never seen that place dead in my life. It was just so sad. Like I was like choking and like tearing up to see, like I'll put a video of a clip of like what happened. So it was just really sad to see you know, like Ponce really like quiet, nobody there, cops patrolling the city. You really, we tried driving into Ponce, and everywhere you went was blocked off. Like you couldn't even get into Ponce, so we had to park on a side street and then like walk to the firehouse. And then like it was just sad because like roads were ripped up, buildings fell apart, cars were crashed. Like I'm not kidding you guys. Like you can look up these pictures and they're really bad. And like, so what else happened during this earthquake is that people don't know that after that big earthquake, little earthquakes happen, and they're like, oh, it was the shock, like the aftershocks. Like, yeah, you could feel aftershocks, but we actually had another earthquake that you can actually find on Google. Like we had, after that, I think around like 7:15, we had like a 5-point earthquake, which like really scary. And then at like 2 o'clock there was another earthquake. I wasn't there for that one. I was driving around, so I happened to not feel that one. But my uncle did call when we were there, and they were like, oh my god, are you okay? Because like there was another earthquake, and we were like, no, thank god, like we didn't feel it, we didn't see anything happen. So that we were lucky in that sense. But excuse me, sorry guys, I had to do my eyebrows. But as I was saying, so it was so bad because like we had lost power from the first earthquake that no one really knows about. Again, like the first earthquake that happened. So like we had lost power, and we were like, oh, like, you know what, it could come back the next day. And then the 6.6 earthquake happened, and then the whole island actually happened to lose, like everyone lost power, everyone in the island lost power. And it was kind of like shocking because like when you like drive, you know how like there's a street light and you're on the highway, and like this side goes and then these people go, and like these people stop and then these people go, right? Well, guess what, none of the street lights were working, and there was no, I'm not lying, like some areas had like police. Like I think there was like one area that we saw that had like police doing traffic, but there was no one doing traffic. So that was like really scary, just like imagining people are going straight and you're coming here and you need to go literally across like that. I'm literally not kidding. Like if you ever drive in Puerto Rico, it is insane. Like it's very hilly and all that, but going into the highway, there's traffic lights so you can turn and stuff. But just imagine there are cars going straight and you have to like, and no one's letting you go through because like the lights are off, so like you're literally trying to like go through. So accidents obviously happen, not a lot, but like accidents happen because people were, I guess, were not being safe or anything. So that happened, like no street lights. But as we speak right now, I want to make this video quick, because I don't want like to keep blah 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 blah. But as I was saying, is that today there was another 6-point earthquake, and then I think there was like another one, like there was a second one. And Ponce is not where it happened, but it was like in the area, like I think it's like 3 miles away or something. Guanica is where it happened, and it's like really sad because there's a place, like I think like a very touristy place, like a lighthouse that had just collapsed. Several churches have collapsed, and places, like very touristy places, have like now fallen apart, and it's very sad to see that these are happening, and it's very unfortunate that these people have to experience something so horrible because they have no idea. Like, the one thing about hurricanes is that, I mean, earthquakes, is that you literally don't know when it's gonna happen. It's just gonna happen and you have no idea. So it's kind of scary. Although there is a lot, we've noticed there's a pattern. It's been happening around, like, it's happened around 6, 7 in the morning and 4 o'clock in the morning, and today was 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what I said, but I remember now it was 3 o'clock in the morning. So that's the pattern that we've noticed. It's been early morning, so it's really sad. But one thing I did find out in the news is that apparently in the church, one of the churches had collapsed, and apparently there was a statue of like Jesus and like the script and like I forget what else, but it was still remained fine, which was really cool. So if you're not religious, I don't want to say pray for Puerto Rico. It's just like, just keep in mind that, like, you know, be aware, and it's just sad. I just want to say, like, you know, if you're not religious, it's okay, but please pray for Puerto Rico because it's really sad right now, and it's really bad. So I don't want to keep rambling, guys. I tried doing my makeup, but I kept talking. So I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys. Hey guys, so I just wanted to show you like a couple of photos and some videos, just because I did say that I did take some photos of Puerto Rico. So here is a video of me taking me going to Ponce, coming back, and basically what's happening. So yeah.